Hello there, Kenobi. Right, I'm Gary. Welcome back to Return of the Nerd. Today is a little vlog, just a little one. A couple of things we need to discuss. Let's jump straight into TVC because someone I've been following on Instagram recently, Lewis, he's aka Space Hut. You need to go follow him on Instagram and also Facebook as well. He got the new Gabagoon, what am I talking about? Jabagoon. Wait a minute, I need to drink more coffee. I just woke up. Okay, Jabba's Goons. And I have them in stock right now, so you can order them if you want them. They're all repacks, and what he's done is he's got some really cool pictures, and he's given us some side-by-side comparisons and just noted down like some small differences between them. So I'll read them through. It says, number 1, Woof, VC24. Right, pretty minimal changes with some slightly different weathering to the legs and a little more detail in his face, although that could just be the difference between my two examples. Number 2, Kitaba, VC51. His ankle joints have been corrected to match his boot color, and his elbows now match the plastic of his arms, although there is no weathering in the elbows, so they still stand out more than I hoped. The third one is Nikto, VC99. His knee joints have been corrected, so he looks much better when bending his knee, but particularly from behind. He also has some slightly better colouring to his face. And the last one is the Yak Face figure, VC132. No real change other than his nose now looks more pink than brown. Generally, I would say the weapons are much sturdier, and they are definitely not the same plastic we have been getting with those bendy rifles. I hope this plastic is used for weapons going forward. Yes, I second that. Because I recently opened this guy up, Trooper Havoc, and I did a shorts video, and I was like really surprised at his blaster rifle, that how bendy and how soft that is. That's not good. I want my, the weapons, like Lewis says, to be made of a much higher quality, sturdier plastic. That's not good. This figure is really good though. I took off his pauldron. It looks cool without the pauldron as well. Nice, right? He's got the goatee beard. He's got the 1970s sideburns. Always appreciate that. And the pauldron just lifts straight over his head. It's very nice. And also, because in the Black Series, a lot of the pauldrons and the shoulder pads and stuff, they're not interchangeable. There's a little bit of glue and it's stuck down. And what's another one? Oh, the cloak on the Dark Times officer is quite a nice one, but I really like to take it off, but I can't, because at the top of the spine there's just like a little bit of dab of glue and it's stuck on. So this is good. I like this when you can take them off. His helmet, he's got a rangefinder and it moves, right? So now I've gotten into the habit of because some of them don't move and some of them do move, and so you don't want to snap it, right? You don't want to bend it. So what I do now is I put my hand on that circular, like where it connects into the side of the helmet, and what I'll do is I'll carefully twist that. If that moves, then yes, the rangefinder will go up and down. So I've got to stop damaging these helmets. And yeah, did you know that the rifle can actually fit in this backpack? I didn't know that. I was just playing around with it, and there's a little hole in the side here, and if you, on his rifle, there's the scope on the top, right? And then there's also this triangular part on the underside. Now the triangular part, if you can get that into, let's see if I can do it now on camera. Ooh, get in there, let's have a look. Yeah, it fits really well, like that. It just goes straight in. There's like a little hole notch, and then that triangular part just like kind of hooks in, and that's how he carries it around when he's not using it. Because this Arc Trooper comes with he's got 4 weapons. He's got the 2 pistol blasters, he's got the normal, like this Clone Trooper blaster down here, and he's got this really long one, so that's a lot for him to carry. I think that's cool. I don't know, did Hasbro intentionally do that, or did I just discover something brand new? So yeah, that's all cool. Like TVC for me, it's been so much fun this year. The last video I did, I unboxed the ATST, the Walker. We had a lot of fun with him. I did some toy photography, And oh, I sent one of these to Bosk's Bounty. He's going to do a review, so watch out for that. And he'll probably do a comparison, because I know that he got that previous Walker that came out during season 1 of The Mandalorian. Do you remember that? There's that one episode where the pirates, the village raiders, and they use a walker to terrorize the villagers. So maybe he's going to do a comparison between those two, because there was some issue with the legs being too loose and it wouldn't stand up. But my honest opinion is the legs on these are okay. They're really stiff joints. I mean, it can stand up, you know, you do need a bit of practice. But yeah, I mean, it's just weird though, because of, again, it's like the design of this thing being a chicken walker is just weird in the first place. So I don't know how, like, is Hasbro ever going to be able to make an ultimate perfect standing walker ever? I don't know. It's kind of an engineering challenge. So that was good. And we had the bunker, we had the speeder bike. I've had so many like wicked TVC items this year. It's been good fun. With the Black Series, my next video I'm going to open up the speeder bike guy, because I got him on card back, and I also managed to pick up, he's behind me, the Endor Heroes that I think it was the San Diego Comic-Con pack. It's huge. You've got one of the Ewoks is in there with a speeder bike, and so I want to put them all together. Makes the video a little bit more interesting. So I'm still on unboxing the Return of the Jedi, that first wave of card backs. But I did manage to pick up the exclusive for, is this the second wave? Or I think this is the second wave exclusive, the Gamorrean Guard. Right, check the bubble out on that, man. That's huge. So I will be unboxing him at some point. And there was a rumor, a friend of mine did mention that we could be getting Jabba this year. We could be getting, I know Jabba's come out before in the Black Series a couple of times, but I don't have him. I would really like him, even if he just came on his own, like in a small box, or even on imagine Jabba on a bubble on a card back. That would be funny. I'd take it, man. Like, I really want something to go with the Gamorrean Guard, and also we got Bib Fortuna. Let's start building up the characters from Jabba's Palace in the Black Series. That will be really good. And then this week we had a double dosage of Star Wars on Disney Plus. So I thought the Bad Batch was my favorite. I really enjoyed that episode, because finally the story is actually focusing on Palpatine and the Kaminoans and the cloning experiments that he's doing. And yeah, it was nice to see the Republic Commandos in there. So I guess Hasbro's going to give us a white, shiny Republic Commando. That will be nice. We just got Scorch, right, in the Gaming Greats. That's brilliant. That was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. And I hope the rest of the season can be that, you know, focusing on that, with, you know, Hunter and the rest of the crew kind of waking up and, like, realizing there's this, like the galaxy is coming undone and they need to help and do something about it, because they did mention Cody and Rex and they were off on this secret mission, and I just want them all to get back together again and do something as like a unit, a whole team. Anyway, we'll see what happens. The Mandalorian, the season 3 has kicked off. That first episode was just okay. I mean, yeah, I think that it's weird because of what happened in the Book of Boba Fett, reintroducing Grogu back into the story again. And then it's just, I think it really put a spanner in the works for Jon Favreau. I'm not sure whose decision that was. It kind of seems weird that he would do that, because he just spent, we had 2 flawless, perfect seasons of The Mandalorian, and his entire quest was to look after the asset, protect it, and return Grogu back to where he came from, to give him to a Force user. And we had that magnificent scene where Luke returns, and like literally every Star Wars fan I know just bawling, crying. And it was such a good way to finish off season 2. And then you just imagine that, okay, season 3, he's going to be by himself, and he's got this personal quest, because he's a Mandalore, and now he has to go and bring all the Mandalorians together because they're all scattered everywhere. And it's like, but just weird, like having Grogu it seems like Grogu trained with Luke for 5 minutes and then okay, he's back again. And it was just, you could see that first episode was really disjointed. It was just all over the place. So I hope that the rest of the season for Mando, we can have like a major story arc, and then we just focus on that, okay? And yeah, every Wednesday now we're going to be getting some images, new merchandise. That's good. Apart from we got the first reveal was a carbonized Purge Trooper and a Ned B in the same pack, a double pack for the Black Series. Oh, if I had hair, I would tear it out. So the less we speak of that, the better. I thought we were done with carbonized. You know, please, time out, enough, done, over. So we'll see what happens next Wednesday. Let's have a look at what's coming this way in March. Pretty exciting. I always get really excited at the first week of every month, because I'm going to get my list from Hasbro Taiwan, and I get to see all those goodies on there, and I can order and then help you customers to, you know, with your collection. So, right, any questions? Put them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. This is the way.